Yo, Vikings faithful. Let's talk about the beast we just drafted. Donovan Jackson, the 6'4", 315-pound monster from Ohio State, is now a Viking, and I'm losing my mind over here. This guy was a second-team All-American for the national champion Buckeyes, and we snagged him at number 24 without blinking. General Manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah could have traded down for more picks. Trust me, teams were calling, but he said, "Nah, we're locking in Jackson." Why? Because this dude is the final piece of an offensive line overhaul that's been years in the making. This pick screams one thing: protection for J.J. McCarthy. Our future franchise quarterback is stepping into the spotlight in 2025, and the Vikings are building a fortress around him. Jackson's got size, length, and power, everything Coach Kevin O'Connell raved about in the press conference. He's a 3-year starter at left guard who even slid to left tackle when Ohio State needed him. Versatile? Check. Tough? Double check. What do you think, Skull Nation? Is Jackson the missing link for our O-line? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But hold up, why was this pick such a big deal? Let's set the stage. The Vikings only had 4 draft picks this year, the fewest in the league. Trading down made sense, right? More picks, more chances to build. But Kwesi and O'Connell were like, "We're not risking losing Donovan." 2 trades went down right after us. Giants at 25, Falcons at 26, but we stood pat. That's how much they believe in this guy. Let's dive deeper into why this move has us pumped. Flashback to the last few seasons, our offensive line was a revolving door. We've had Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill holding it down at tackle. But the interior? Yikes. Enter free agency 2025. We signed center Ryan Kelly and right guard Will Fries from Indy for a cool $53 million guaranteed. Now, with Jackson at left guard, we're talking 3 new starters in the middle. That's a complete glow-up. Garrett Bradbury, gone to New England. Dalton Reisner, free agent. Blake Brandel, probably a swing backup now. This line is looking elite. Who's ready to see J.J. McCarthy sling it with time to spare? Let's talk J.J. McCarthy for a sec. Our 2024 first-rounder missed his rookie year with a preseason knee injury, but 2025 is his time to shine. The Vikings are all in on this kid, and this draft pick proves it. Jackson's job? Keep defenders off our QB1. With Darrisaw, Kelly, Fries, and O'Neill alongside him, McCarthy's got a top 5 offensive line on paper. No more scrambling for his life like Sam Darnold did last year. Can you imagine JJ dropping dimes to Justin Jefferson with this kind of protection? What's your bold prediction for McCarthy's first year as the starter? Now, let's get nerdy with some draft context. Jackson was the 3rd guard off the board, behind Alabama's Tyler Booker at number 12 and North Dakota State's Gray Zabel at number 18. Some analysts thought number 24 was a tad high for him, but an NFC exec told The Athletic that Jackson's in the same tier as those guys. His tape? Nasty. He's a powerful run blocker with athleticism that pops off the screen. Sure, he's got some footwork to clean up, but this dude's a plug-and-play starter. Skull Nation, are you buying the hype or keeping expectations in check? Why guards, though? Aren't tackles the big money guys? Not anymore. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah said it himself. The market's shifting, and guards are getting paid like never before. Look at the contracts. Guards are becoming the heart of the line. Jackson's addition isn't just about pass protection. It's about opening lanes for Aaron Jones and new RB Jordan Mason, who we got in a trade with the 49ers. A strong run game takes pressure off McCarthy. Who's excited to see our backfield feast with this beefed-up line? Let's address the elephant in the room: defense. Some fans are like, why not a corner or safety? Fair point. Our secondary needs love, especially after last year's playoff loss to the Rams exposed some holes. But the Vikings passed on guys like Georgia's Malachi Starks to double down on the O-line. Why? Because protecting McCarthy is priority 1. A young QB with no time to throw is a recipe for disaster. Do you agree with the strategy, or would you have gone defense? Let's debate in the comments. With only 3 picks left, a 3rd rounder on Friday and 1 each in the 5th and 7th on Saturday, the Vikings are playing with a short deck. That's why sticking at number 24 was a bold call. Coach O'Connell said Jackson, walking into an O-line room with Darisaw, Kelly, Fries, and O'Neal, puts a stamp on their plan. This isn't just a draft pick. It's a statement. The Vikings are building a contender around McCarthy. What's the one position you want us to target with those remaining picks? All right, Skull Nation, it's time to wrap this up, but not before we get loud. Donovan Jackson is the final piece of an offensive line that's gone from shaky to straight-up dominant. J.J. McCarthy's got the protection he needs to lead us to the promised land. So what's next? Will this O-line carry us to the playoffs? Can McCarthy be the guy? I need your takes. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Vikings news. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's keep the Skull spirit alive. Until next time, Skull Vikings.